In a quiet community in Nigeria's Plateau state, 12 people were buried after a single night of violence. One more person was expected to be among them, but he survived. When a local pastor shared this story online, it triggered a nationwide debate, not just about what happened, but about whether these stories should even be told. This is not just one incident. It is part of a larger, ongoing reality faced by many Christian communities across Nigeria. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation, and one of its most religiously diverse. Millions of Christians and Muslims live side by side, often peacefully. But in certain regions, particularly in the north-central area, repeated insecurity has reshaped daily life. Entire communities now live with uncertainty, unsure when it is safe to farm, unsure when it is safe to travel, unsure when it is safe to gather openly. For many rural Christians, fear has become routine. Reverend Ezekiel Dakomo, a Christian leader from Plateau State, has spoken for years about the challenges facing local communities. In one widely shared video, he described an attack on a nearby village. According to his account, 12 people lost their lives. One man survived despite serious injuries. The pastor shared a prayer alongside the footage, expressing grief, frustration, and hope. Within hours, the video spread across social media platforms. But attention quickly shifted. Instead of focusing on the community affected by the attack, online debate centered on the tone of the prayer. Some viewers praised the pastor's passion and transparency. Others criticized the language, arguing that it was too emotional or could increase tension. The result? The conversation became about the messenger, not the message. And the survivor once again faded into the background. This incident reflects a wider pattern. Across parts of Nigeria, Christian villages have been abandoned, families have been displaced, places of worship have gone quiet. Many residents say they feel forgotten, not only by international media, but sometimes by institutions meant to protect them. While officials often describe the situation as a general security challenge, affected communities insist that identity plays a role in who is targeted. Here is the twist. Moments of global attention are brief. Videos go viral. Arguments flare up. Then the spotlight moves on. But for those living in these regions, nothing resets. Fear remains. Displacement continues. And rebuilding happens quietly without cameras. The debate ends. The reality does not. Behind every headline is a family trying to move forward. Parents deciding whether to return home or start over elsewhere. Children growing up away from the only villages they've ever known. Churches meeting quietly, hoping to avoid attention. Faith, for many, has become something practiced carefully, not loudly. This is not a story about blame. It is a story about visibility, about whose suffering is acknowledged, and whose pain disappears once it stops trending. When stories like these are reduced to online arguments, the people at the center are often forgotten. The story shared by Reverend Dakomo sparked controversy, but it also revealed something deeper, that many communities are still waiting, not for outrage but for understanding, not for arguments but for awareness. Some stories don't need noise, they need witnesses.